What's up guys, Mary Keaton here. Basically what's going to go on today in this video is that I am going to answer some of your questions. People started sending in questions and I'm very excited to answer them because I got some good questions and I got some hilarious questions, which is, I only get about one hilarious question. But these are all great questions and I keep them in my lumpy space princess bin. Shout out to Adventure Time. So without further ado, let's get started. Shaking it up, let's get started. So the first question is from, and I'm sorry if I say this wrong, you guys. Give me some slack. It's from CAF705, and she asks, "How did you survive life with so many brothers?" Now, for you that do not know, I grew up with 4 older brothers, and I come from a family of 8. So yeah, I survived life with brothers by not surviving. I don't know, they just kind of toughened me up, so I guess they helped me survive. But it's fun. I enjoy it very much, and it's a great life with brothers. Next question. This question is from Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. And she asks, "How many plays have you been in and what was your favorite role?" Now, I have been in, gosh, I don't know. Let me think. I was in, what else was I in? You know what, Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust? I was in a lot. So basically I've done, I think 6 plays with a theater company and a local theater company, and then probably a few more plays with another one. So I was in I have hit at least 10 plays. It's not a lot. But then you asked me, get back on topic here, then you asked me what was my favorite role. Donkey from Shrek Jr. For sure. I connected so well with that role, so I figured I feel like I played that role really well. It was very close to me, and so Donkey from Shrek Jr. Next question. It would have been funny if they all like... Filming makes me nervous. Brinley Sanders asks, "Your advice when you get a bad role in theater." Now, Brinley, girl, I got you. Basically, when you get a bad role, you are disappointed, and I was very disappointed when I got a role that it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the role that I wanted. It was technically an ensemble role, it was a named role. But I learned through that role. I was humbled through that role, and I learned through it. I learned how to be in the ensemble. You know, I didn't have a lot of lines, I had 1 line, but I learned to make that count. And so just basically my advice to you would be to learn from it as much as you can. Observe others who have a bigger role so you can learn what are they doing you know, what are their acting techniques. But definitely learn from the roles, from any role that you get, whether bad, good, or So, I hope that answers your question. Love, girl. Next question. Money. Next question comes from Jarrett Hagler, and he asks, "Favorite Broadway show?" Well, Jarrett, I did see Finding Neverland, Wicked, and what else? That's all I saw. I went to New York and I saw Finding Neverland and Wicked. Wicked is definitely up there. Next question. Oh gosh. Next question is from Charlie Mato Toyella, and he asks, "Who would play you in the story of your life?" Yeah. I'd recently seen The Amazing Spider-Man, and I loved it. But in that film was Emma Stone. And I had started to look up interviews with her in it, and Pinterest, and I'm sorry, I'm stalking you, Emma Stone. Just But she has the driest humor, I have learned. She has the driest humor. And I love being funny as well, so I feel like Emma Stone, would play a hilarious me in the story of my life. Either that or Jennifer Lawrence. Just because I want to see that. Next question. This next question is from eucalyptusthe, and she asks your opinion on lampshades. Well, it's gotta be. There you go. Next question. Probably getting bored right now. Bay Dave _ and she asks, what's your favorite thing about JTF? And for those of you who don't know, JTF is a theater competition, a worldwide theater competition in Atlanta, and stands for Junior Theater Festival. Bay Dave, I have not been to JTF yet. I am going this month. Very excited. But I think it's gonna be just the camaraderie, the whole thing of people, theater people, being able to learn from it, probably. I don't know. I haven't been yet. Next question. The next question is from honeybee _ cat, and she asks, which Broadway musical introduced you to the world of acting? These are such hard questions. I don't think I ever had one that introduced me to acting. I think it was really just TV and stuff that I looked at and I was like, that looks fun, I want to do it. You know, you always hear the classic, you're watching Disney Channel, you know, and then you want to do that. But I think it was just, you know, I don't know. I don't think there was ever a Broadway show that introduced me to acting. Not that I can think of anyway. Next question. This question is from Kasha Chui, and she asks, favorite thing about theater and thing you need to work on? Is that an insult, Kasha Chui? Bring it on. I'll ruin my hair. Well, Kasha Chui, my favorite thing about theater would probably be telling a story. And I know that sounds like cheesy, but it's just the ability to be able to tell a story to people and to a live audience instead of just to a camera. Like I'm doing right now, it's making me nervous. But being able to tell a story in front of a live audience is definitely my favorite thing. And I think I need to work on is probably girly acting. I've played a lot of male roles, and that sounds so weird, but I haven't really gotten a lot of girly girl roles, and so I think working on that and also working on serious acting, because I'm very comedic and I love doing that, but I want to be able to work on serious acting. So yeah, we're almost done. I'm sorry guys. This question comes from Vic.Rachel Dare, and she asks, favorite character you've played? Most memorable production? Do you miss me, winky face? For those of you who don't know, this is a girl who I used to be in theater with. She's moved now, but I definitely miss you, girl. Definitely miss you, don't worry. But you also asked my favorite character I've played. Donkey from Shrek Jr. Most memorable production? Gosh, I don't know. I think Shrek Jr. because I had such a great role, but not necessarily that because I loved that role so much, and so that was really a memorable production for me. So yeah, I'm gonna read it before I tear it up. Okay, next question. Question comes from Jackson Wells, and he asks, if you could get one part in any show, who would it be and why? Gosh, if I could get one part in any show, it would probably be... Oh man, I should have thought all of this through. I think one of them would be Elphaba from Wicked, because it would be just so fun to play that part. It's always an iconic character, and being able to wear like all that green makeup and sing those amazing songs and work on that amazing set with all those amazing characters in addition to Elphaba. It would just all be so much fun. That production looks so much fun to play, and the character Elphaba looks so just deep. It's a deep character and it looks so much fun. So Elphaba, yeah, for sure. Elphaba. Huh. Last question, I think there's one more. Last question of the day comes from Danitza_ship. What are your plans for the future? Wow, that was a good one to end on. What are my plans for the future? Acting. Just in case you haven't noticed, I'm big on it. But my plans for the future would definitely be to go to college and I want to major in musical theater. And hopefully in the future I can go on some sort of touring company, Broadway, or just some sort of acting, whether it be movie, TV shows, movie, films, TV shows, whatever, but just some sort of acting I would love to do. Last one. So that's all the time I have for today, guys. Sorry this was such a weird video. I kind of rushed it a little, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And just click down on that subscribe button and like this video, share it with everybody you know, like a classic YouTuber would say. But just definitely make sure to tune in for more videos and give me more suggestions down in the comments below. Thanks guys, see you later.